My name is Andy Wilson. I'm a level 3 responder with Lives. My wife had an illness which ordinarily wouldn't be life-threatening, but on the 4th of March 2002 she'd been ill over the previous weekend, and she was in bed. I went to check on her because she had been poorly at about 9 o'clock, only to find that she was unresponsive. She wasn't breathing, her lips were blue, and naturally I panicked. Quite clearly she was very poorly. I shouted to my eldest daughter to call an ambulance, which she did. Next thing I knew, a first responder came through the door. I didn't know what Lives was. All I know is that this guy in a bright yellow jacket came through the door with a big red bag, immediately told me to help him get my wife onto the floor, which we did, and he then applied what I now know as a defibrillator. With that, the ambulance crew arrived. After about 40 minutes they came through and said unfortunately she died. There was nothing they could do. They were very sorry. They just said, go and be with your family. In November of the same year I heard an appeal on Radio Lincolnshire, and it was then that I realised who had been first through the door when my wife had died. It was a first responder. It turns out he lived 2 streets away, which is why he was there within 2-3 minutes. I phoned in to Radio Lincolnshire. They had a local responder on my doorstep, the coordinator, that night with a recruitment pack, and I signed up the next day. And that was November 2002. I'm still a responder today, 15 years on. Lives as an organisation presents the county of Lincolnshire with an excellent volunteer service that is solely there to help the people who live in the county. We are a unique organisation in that sense, because nowhere else in the country has what is a charitable organisation staffed by mainly volunteers who will turf out at a moment's notice to unknown situations with the backup and training that they've got to deal with people who are acutely ill in many cases. We just do this because we think it's a valuable service to provide, and we've got the time and the resources to actually do that, and that's why I think it's so valuable.